If you're a regular listener to our show, you know that our own Lauren Hunter competed at Miss Georgia this summer. Earlier today, she had a chance to speak with someone who's gone even further, Miss America 2013, Mallory Hagan. The two discussed the Miss America organization's new partnership with SANE Solutions, the Better movie, and Jonathan Bailor on body image and diet. Lauren asked Hagan how the partnership will play a role in this year's competition, which happens to be Miss America's 100th anniversary.
Before, when we had the swimsuit competition, there was no real way for us to understand how someone got to be where they were on stage. And so now our purpose is to make sure that the candidates are really focused on their performance versus their appearance. And so we'll be providing a curriculum and education surrounding wellness from a holistic perspective, not only their nutrition, but also their mental health, their gut health, hormones, all of the above. And so it's really exciting to me to see Miss America partner with someone who's really concerned about whether or not the women are living their best lives versus focusing on appearance.
You have been outspoken about body positivity, mental health, and physical health, despite being a victim of bullying at the hands of Miss America board members in 2018. What does it mean to you to see MAO move in a direction where the focus is less on a young woman's looks and more on her speaking ability, talent, and interview skills?
It's important to me because now it's a reflection of what Miss America and the state candidates and our local candidates across the country are actually doing. To me, that's what's most important. And it's also important to me that no one really experiences what I did and many other people did during that time frame. I'm really, really hopeful of the direction of Miss America based on the last couple of years and the changes that have transpired because of that. You know, I think it's very, very important that women come into this program and leave better. They leave a stronger version of themselves, a more empowered version of themselves. And so to me, this is just, you know, better than I could have hoped for what we see for the next 100 years of our program.
With all of the research that's out there showing people of all genders and ages have been impacted by negative body image, what kind of potential do you think the Miss America organization and this new partnership has to be a catalyst for change?
Well, I would say for the last 100 years, Miss America women have been influencers in their own communities, even before social media existed, right? So we are the women who are out and about making a difference, speaking to school kids, interacting with our local organizations. And so now this is just one more step, right? We have been using social media in order to get the word out for our various causes for the last several years, but we've really been doing that for the last 100 years. And so my hope is that as we continue in the future with the women who are participating, being those local influencers, we will be able to impact the way other people live their lives through Better Movie, through the curriculum that we are impacting our candidates with. They'll be able to spread the message and help us combat things like diabetes and obesity through positive messaging, through evidence-based body positivity. They'll be able to help their local communities better understand their own health and wellness and be better versions of themselves. And to me, that's really exciting.
Just to talk a little bit more about this partnership, what can we as the public expect to see this year as this new partnership becomes more apparent?
I think the general public can expect to see the women of Miss America disseminating information that's based in science and backed by Harvard doctors, right? What we're hoping is that people better understand how to go sane, how to eat well, how to better understand their gut health, their mental health, and how all of those things combine to impact your overall wellness. So our candidates will be able to help their local communities, their neighbors, their followers on social media better understand their wellness and help us collectively combat some of the issues that are facing our society based on health.
I want to talk more about you and the Miss America organization. What does it mean to you that we are approaching the 100th anniversary of the pageant/competition?
To me, it's really exciting to know that for 100 years we have been pushing the envelope, creating space for women to be themselves, to use their voice, to create change in their communities and be a catalyst for all of those things and provide platforms for those women to better serve their communities. And my hope is that in the next 100 years, we continue to create women leaders, people who are out and about in their communities, creating lasting change and setting an example for the next generation. I think it's so important, as we all know, if you can't see it, you can't be it. And we have women across the country who have been involved in Miss America and continue to be involved in Miss America that are setting the example for other women in their lives. And to me, that's tremendous.
As you already know, in 2018, the Miss America organization rebranded and removed the swimsuit portion of the competition in an effort to separate itself from the stereotypical, quote, beauty pageant. Do you think the organization has lived up to its commitment to empower young women and not focus on just a young woman's looks?
Absolutely. I think adding in things like the professional development series that we've seen in the last year, providing opportunities for the women of Miss America to come together and to learn from different men and women in different industries, not to mention, of course, the fact that, prior to 2018, it was kind of taboo in the Miss America organization to speak on social topics or things that were politically charged. And now the encouragement is that each one of these women shares what they believe in and encourages others to do the same. And I think what's most important about the journey of the Miss America organization is that you learn to be your best self. You learn to discern your own thoughts and opinions and be able to share them in a way that's eloquent and to lead others. And so I think that Miss America is living up to that, absolutely. And this partnership with SANESolution and Jonathan Bailor and Better Movie is just yet another example of how they continue to evolve. And I think that's really important.
Do you plan to be directly involved in this year's competition?
I will absolutely be there as a former Miss America, forever Miss America, whatever we're calling ourselves these days. I absolutely will be there. I think that the 50 young women who are participating this year in the 100th anniversary absolutely deserve our support. And so I will 100% be there cheering them on.
Last thing that I want to ask you is why have you decided to stay involved with the Miss America organization and get involved with this partnership? What does it mean to you?
I absolutely would not be the person that I am today, the young woman that I am today, had I not participated in the Miss America organization. It absolutely transformed my life. It showed me how to think for myself, how to speak for myself, gave me tremendous relationships and networking ability. And I want that for every young woman who comes into this organization. And I want to encourage women to participate in this organization. $75,000 in scholarship later, I'm so thankful for everything that Miss America provided to me and so many of my friends. And I want to continue giving back to the program that gave so much to me. And I want to make sure that the next generation of women have that same experience, but even better. So I will continue to remain involved as long as I feel that the mission of Miss America is aligned with empowering women and encouraging them to use their voice in a way that's positive.
That's Miss America 2013 Mallory Hagan.